Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? What it do? What you doing? What's good? What's good, nephew? Welcome back. Welcome back to another Jest podcast. Today, episode 6. Numero 6. 6. One part of the devil's number. If I did this podcast 3 times, I'd be the devil, I guess. Right? That's how that works. Yo, you ever drop a big ass joint, like right when you light it, and you smack the ember out, and you pick it up, and it's okay, you still have most of your joint left, but because it was a fat fucking joint, that fucking half an inch that you lost was like a fucking gram of weed. So, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm not pissed, but I am a little upset. Cause I rolled this beautiful big joint. I used raw black. I got some good weed for the podcast today. Some really good podcast weed. I've got some sour cheese, some super sativa shit. And I've been going crazy on this shit because I could just smoke however much I want and not get too high and still be productive. So like this past weekend, I started every day with like 2 joints just to start. Actually, Saturday, I woke up, I smoked a joint, and then it was great, so I went back out. I brought a bowl and I packed some hash that I pressed, and I was just so blazed that I just passed out and went back to bed. Woke up before noon. Continued my day. I love doing that. I love waking up super early. I wake up at like 5 on the weekends, and I appreciate that I do. I love having all the daylight. I like waking up, seeing the sunrise, and then having all the sun throughout the whole day, you know? And I don't mind losing sunlight if it's because I woke up, got super stoned, and went back to sleep. As long as I'm sleeping more, I'm happy. You know? Yo, I think deer turds look like dog food. I I don't know this. Can any of you confirm? Do deer turds look like dog food? Or cat food? Any sort of kibble. Any sort of kibble material or particulate? Could you let me know down in the comment section? Yeah. Because every time I walk to this spot to do my podcast in the woods, I walk past the same little pile of turds. And I see deer out here, so I'm pretty sure it's the deer. It's either the deer or a rabbit, because they're small. It looks like little tiny pieces of kibble. Like, if I didn't know it was shit, I would totally have picked it up and smelled it and been like, who just left dog food in the woods? I was convinced, dude. Oh, shit. Alright. Enough shit for now. Alright. Let me relight this. I haven't even relit this yet. I took a couple tokes while I was getting started, and then dropped it and said, fuck. Well, now I gotta start and tell you guys how I fucking party fouled. Fuck this shit up. Right off the bat, yo. Alright. Yeah, I knocked off a good chunk of this joint. Because not only did all the lit parts fall out, but then some, you know? So, like, you're looking at it, and there's some paper that doesn't have weed in it, and you're like, ah, shit. I lost more than I had to. But hey, I suppose it could always be worse. I could have lost the whole joint. Could have fallen in a snake hole, or in some fungus or something, and then I definitely wouldn't want to keep smoking it. Or could have fallen in those fucking kibble turds. If it fell in the kibble turds, I definitely wouldn't smoke that shit. I didn't even mean that. Oh, no pun intended. Actually, I take that back. I do intend it. Why is that a thing? Why does no one ever intend the pun? I've definitely seen cases where it makes sense not to intend the pun. Either it's so shitty. I mean, even if it's really shitty, it's just like, yeah, throw it in. Why not? If it makes sense, it can't make it any worse. Is how I see it. But like, I don't know. Unless it's like cruel in a way you didn't intend, but then it's fucking hilarious, and I would totally want it to be intended. I I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People always be disrespecting the intent of their puns. Don't disrespect your puns. Let them ring free. Just free ball it. Ding 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 ding. Oh, this shit's really tasty, dude. I love. Oh, the bugs are here. Yeah, this sour sativa is so tasty, dude. I was mixing it. So last week I mixed OG with coconut LaCroix, and that was fucking delicious. I was just in the super heat smoking a joint, and I just noticed that combo. I was outside with my seltzer, and I just noticed, and I was like, wow, this is an amazing combo. And then once I picked up the sour cheese, I was smoking it outside again with a seltzer. And this time it went really well with the tart ones. So I had a blueberry lemonade seltzer that it went so well with, better than any of my other tart flavors. I had a tart cherry limeade. It still goes well with, but not as good as that blueberry lemonade. There's something. It's the tartness of the blueberry in that's almost. It has the tartness is what I'm going for, combined with the tartness of the lemonade with the lemon flavoring that they put. Ugh, it's delicious on its own, and then with the sour cheese weed is delicious. I'm totally telling you. I know people like to mix their blunt wraps and their weeds and try to make cool combos. But I don't smoke tobacco no more, so if you're interested, fuck around with that shit, dude. Weed tastes good with different stuff. And I don't want to fuck around with trying to figure out what food makes it taste good. That's too bougie for me, dog. Ugh. I'm, I just like this combo because it's perfect for the summer heat. The seltzer and the weed, just a joint and a ice cold seltzer. Just don't even sit in the shade. I like to sit in the sun and just soak it in and sweat. It feels so good. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So today's 90-degree weather. You got that 90-degree heat, and to do this podcast, I'm out here in sweats. I literally have on sweatpants with like the tapered ankles so that it's like to show your shoes off, but I need it to keep the leaves off my feet so I don't pick up ticks when I'm out here. But I need long, thick pants so the bugs aren't getting at me, all the mosquitoes and shit. And then same thing for my top, so I'm wearing my fucking tie-dye hoodie. A thick hoodie, so I have thick layer that they can't bite through. And on top of that, I wear the hood to just keep all that heat in there and just swelter myself the fuck out and die. I'm trying to cook myself alive for you guys while I'm doing this.
Yeah, you happy? You happy now?
Nah, I ain't complaining for shit. I ain't complaining for nothing. That'd be stupid. These are all my choices, and I like it. Also, I do like to sweat, but that's besides the point. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I just wear it for the mosquitoes, and the reason I need my hood is even if they're not biting my arms and stuff, and I'm smoking and the smoke is around my face, they'll still come and they just fucking bug you, and I hate swatting that shit and like slapping my head and like scratching and whatnot, trying to fuck with bugs while I'm trying to do this. Even smoking and doing this isn't enough of a challenge for me. I'm not that coordinated. You gotta give me one thing at a time. I gotta take a break from breathing just to listen to you. Like, slow shit down for me, please. Simple ass bitch over here. But yeah. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the bugs, the hood. Yeah, I'm out here in 90-degree heat and sweats, dog. Yeah, I'm sweating. There's a cool ass dead tree here. I wonder how it died. Anyways. Yo, they put a new carpet at my work. And it makes you realize how gross the old carpet is, how compacted it is, and how dirty it is. Like, it might as well be concrete, but the new carpet has, like, give, and when you step on it, you feel it give, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not walking on fucking something that might as well just be fungus on concrete. I bet the fungus on concrete would be even softer than that shit. I don't know how it gets so hard and compacted, and they're ugly. But the new carpet, I do like the look, but it's got like a linear pattern to it. It's like a patterned carpet, like a repeated like a print shirt or something, it's got a pattern layered. Wow, I don't know why I tried to explain that so hard. Fucking carpets. Anyways, just like when they put the patterns in the crosswalks so that like when you're looking at the crosswalk and you walk quickly, it like trips you out and you get like maybe not vertigo, but you like lose your balance. You know, it like fucks with your balance and you get kind of dizzy and you like slow down. It's so people don't like run across those crosswalks, you know. And the first time I saw those, I didn't get the effect. And then years later, maybe it's because I had started smoking weed by that point, but I saw one of those things and it tripped me the fuck out. It's like, yo, this crosswalk's trippy, dog. Yo, man, that shit crazy. But yeah, like I still see that on those crosswalks. And now when I walk quick through the fucking halls, and now I gotta slow the fuck down. Maybe that's why they did it too. To slow you down when you're turning corners. They put those safety mirrors up high. It's like a half of a sphere in a mirror, and they put it on the corners so everyone can see who's coming from the other angles. But like even then, you'll still like almost run into people, and I'm booking it too. Like I don't even know why. I just like to walk with a. I hate when you get stuck behind slow ass walkers. Fuck. What was that? Was that a window? Yeah. Yep. Anyways, I fucking hate getting stuck behind slow ass walkers. Ugh. I hated it at school in the dining halls. Freshmen are fucking retarded. I hated it in high school. Uh, Not when it's like crowded. When you're in a crowd, it's a crowd and you can't move. But like when it's open and there's people just walking slow, just like side by side in a line, so you cannot go anywhere. Or even on the highway nowadays. Now that I'm out of school, not even just the office. Like out on the highway, like there will be the left two lanes will be completely, or the right two lanes might be completely open, and there's some dude in the left just fucking going the speed limit. I'm like, what are you doing? Do you not know that's a passing lane? I don't know, man. They need to make driving tests harder. Because that shit's way too easy. I'm not even going to go off on that right now. But I'll do that another time. Because I totally believe that, man. Driving tests need to be way harder. I know some shitty ass drivers that should not have licenses. Dear God. Yo, this girl one time in high school, she was like, I'll drive after we smoked and we're going to like a mall or a bong shop or something. I forget. And she's driving this Accord. This old ass, shitty, loud ass fucking Accord. And it's a stick. And she's just driving like garbage. And I thought I was gonna die the whole time. And I remember being like, I'm not even that high. This isn't paranoia. Like, this girl is just trash at driving. And she's really high. So she's just fucking awful. Like, in the left lane, like below the speed limit. And then picking up. And then frustrating people like a dick. And then just unsafe driving too, getting too close to people, like fast stopping, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. And I can't even be like, yo, stop, like one of us is driving right now, because it was a stick. And I knew for a fact that all my friends in the car couldn't drive stick, so that was fucking useless. I didn't have any other options but to just sit there. I think that was before Uber. I didn't have a smartphone at the time. I didn't get a smartphone until I was in college. Don't know why I told you that. Yo, fuck this story. But what was it? I don't know. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, fuck driving. People suck. People suck at driving. I don't want to drive. Robots need to take over. If you want to drive, you need to go to a fucking private track and drive it out. You need like private mountains that you can go drive in the mountains. Just pay like 20 bucks and get into a mountain track. You drive around. You got multiple lanes so you don't get stuck behind these assholes. It's super slow. Or you don't get someone fucking flying on your ass when you're not going that slow. You know, and like drag tracks and all these different rally tracks and things you can go to drive for fun. It needs to be fucking autopilots on the road and all the cars talking to each other. And I know that's gonna piss off so many people, me saying that. I have a lot of friends that fucking hate hearing me say that. But it's true. Just think of it. You're thinking about this the wrong way. These are government roads. If you want to drive, fucking go do it on your own. Like, but the government is responsible for protecting people from one another. Not from themselves, but from one another. And that means protecting them on the road. And the only way you're going to get all these fucking accidents out of the way and eliminate them is to make the fucking robots communicate. Because as we make more inventions like seatbelts and speed limiters and safer cars during crashes, we just go faster to counteract that shit. Because now we know we're safer to go fast and we're not gonna fucking die if we wreck. And I'm part of the system too. I'm totally guilty of this. Don't make me sound like I'm not bullshit. I had a lot of issues with speeding and stuff in the past, and my anxiety with other drivers would get me going, and I just have a racing mind. And basically, what it came to is if I wasn't smoking, I couldn't fucking chill. I was just always upset at drivers, and I wouldn't scream, but the upsetness would be too much. And so I took everything into my own hands and started chilling out and doing things about it, right? And nowadays, everything's a lot better, and I'm a lot more in control of this stuff, especially in the summer. It's so nice. Ugh, and when you get to go out on the weekends and just drive for fun, it balances all the fucking shitty driving to work where you have to go and it's traffic and there's all these dumbass, sleepy ass, stupid ass people on the road. Yeah, it's great. When most of your driving isn't that shit, it's a lot better too. That's why sometimes it's nice to go a little extra and get yourself a nicer car if you can afford it. Don't fucking don't eat fucking ramen noodles all day, every day, so you could fucking get an Audi or some dumb shit. But get yourself a decent car that you will at least not hate driving, but hopefully enjoy. You know? If you don't like to feel things, get a cheaper but newer car. If you don't want to feel the mechanicalness of the car as much. But if you do, maybe get an older car where you can really feel it, But don't go crazy. But get something you really want to drive. Don't skimp out. When I got out of school, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna get a fucking piece of shit. Just like my piece of shit when it dies. And just run that to the ground too. But that's not right. And I'm glad I didn't do that. Because being able to take some joy in your driving is so nice. Oh, man. We're way over it, guys. You're at 17 and a half minutes. Well, I'm glad I didn't have any ideas I really wanted to talk about today, because, fuck, I wouldn't even gotten close to talking about them. I guess I did. I need to... Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll cut it off here, man. Motherfuck Jeff Sessions, I'm selling dope with a weapon. Blah, blah, blah. None of these bitches calls me. Blah. Yeah, I've been listening to Rico Nasty, Anger Management. I was obsessed with that when it came out. Listening to it again for the first time in a little bit. So hard. Banger of the year. I'm still waiting for something to beat out Cold. Cold by Rico Nasty. Go look that shit up. Normally I'll tell you to go look some shit up and be like, you don't have to do it. I don't fucking care. Because I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do. And I stand by that belief. I don't want to tell people what the fuck to do. I'll talk about things that I do, why I do it, shit like that. You can make your own decisions, man. Fuck me. But yeah, you need to go look up Cold by Rico Nasty. Banger of the year. It's like 2.5 minutes. It's short as fuck. It's just like 2 verses back to back. And it's hard. It's such a good intro track too. I love that project. It's tight. That's a really tight. Yeah. Fuck. I sound like an asshole. Alright, and we out of here. Alright, listen to your mom. Listen to your heart. Listen to that voice in your head. Even if it's telling you to kill people, because that's hilarious. Alright. Fuck you. Do it big. Peace, guys. Peace.